Bonnie Horoscope is with you. Daily and unique predictions. We begin. The first decade of July is very emotional, creative, bright. Time for adventure, romance, passionate love stories. Until July 11th, Mars moves in the sign of Leo and forms harmonious aspects with the Sun of representatives of the signs: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, is also moving in the sign of Leo, in which it will go into retrograde on July 23rd. Two gender planets, Mars and Venus, in the sign of fixed fire form powerful energy flows that Aries, Leo and Sagittarius will feel very much in July, especially in the first decade. A person can burst into the life of Lviv, who will completely turn their life upside down. These are the so-called karmic relationships that the universe sends for the necessary experience, and not for a happy marriage or harmonious partnership. On the one hand, representatives of this sign understand that it will not be the same as before. But on the other hand, there may be a strong fear of taking a step towards a new. Aries and Sagittarius without much difficulty manage to climb to the top. Whether it be business connections or personal relationships, there will be a person or people nearby who will show the right path. If you have been striving for something for a long time and making efforts, but something is constantly missing to achieve your goal, do not despair. Your time has come. Ahead is a month of discoveries, love, career elevation. The most important events will take place in the first decade of the month. At this time, catch happy chances. Act bolder and do not doubt your abilities. The best time to establish love relationships. Actively search for your ideal partner. The second decade of July will be no less interesting. But during this period there will be more business communication, meetings with unusual people, participation in various events. July 11th, Mercury enters Leo at 7:11 and forms a harmonious relationship with the Sun. Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. By this time, Mars will already enter the sign of Virgo and the fiery energies will subside a little, become more comfortable and pleasant. This is a period of development of creative projects, holidays, public activities. Representatives of the signs of the element of fire have every chance of gaining popularity, conducting a successful advertising campaign, and getting ahead thanks to active actions during this period. Equally lucky as Lions and Sagittarius with Aries. Although the black moon even helps this time, gives the Lions incredible magnetism, attracts the interest of the public. The main from June 11th to 22, a favorable time for traveling, speaking, conducting training events, launching new courses. In many families, relations with relatives are activated. It is possible for relatives to come from afar to resolve inheritance issues. Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. If you want to start your business on the internet, create YouTube or launch a website, do not miss this period. Sure, the summer months are a little relaxing, but make an effort to rest later when others are at work. A tense aspect with Uranus will force you to study a lot of new material, close gaps in knowledge, and learn how to use the possibilities of social networks. But the result of this will satisfy you if you really set yourself the goal of reach. The third decade of July is perhaps the most unpredictable. Leo, Sagittarius and Aries must be ready for anything. It may happen that, for example, in the company of an old friend, you suddenly find that something more connects you. And if you already have a partner, then during this period the relationship will gain depth, reach a new level of intimacy, harmony, and trust. On July 21st and 22, Venus is stationary. And on July 23rd it goes into retrograde motion in Leo. On the same day at 4:51 Kyiv time, the Sun returns to its abode, in the sign of Leo. A partner from the past may appear. But this time the romance can be long and passionate and lead to a marriage if you do not blame this person for all the problems. Remember that there are always two to blame. If you are in a relationship, but they have already cracked for a long time, then, most likely, during the period of retrograde Venus, July 23rd to October 4th, 2023, there is a high risk of separation, divorce, followed by division of property. Relations with relatives, which suffered in the recent past, will remain at the same level for now. Of course, everything is individual and you need to consider each case separately at a personal consultation. A hint received in time will help to avoid an irreparable outcome. During Venus retrograde, former lovers will want to reunite, and spouses will feel the need for a frank heart-to-heart conversation. A lot of strength will be taken away by children who need your support now more than ever. Leo, Sagittarius and Aries will be on the rise. But still, don't flatter yourself. The body needs a good rest and detoxification, including from unnecessary connections. The previous transit of Venus retrograde in Leo was in August 2015. Remembering the events of that period, everyone can find valuable clues for themselves. The signs of the elements of fire can repeat events. Relationships can go according to a familiar scenario. In the third decade of July, no experiments. Limit yourself to the usual things and move only on the beaten paths. Although this process will not be particularly fast, there is still a tendency to improve the status quo. The life of the signs of the elements of fire, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, will be eventful in July 2023. Basically, the month will be remembered for activity in personal and business relationships. But not everything is so simple here. Some of you will create a new alliance, while the rest will face intractable problems in the relationship. That's all we have. Subscribe and don't miss our daily and unique releases from Bonnie Horoscope. See you soon.